They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place. Y'all niggas better listen, I'm black pill ill. Y'all niggas better listen, I'm black pill ill. Y'all niggas better listen, I'm black pill ill. Y'all niggas better listen, I'm black pill, I'm ill with this will. 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 I'm black pill, I'm ill with this will.
Yeah, now this pill is, another pill within society. It's called the pink pill. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the women are trying to hijack the pink pill. They're saying it's some type of female pill, but dude, women are not involved in the philosophy. The whole pills and whole manosphere thing has to do with the role men play in the society. Even though in the Matrix you saw Trinity took it, whatever, but Trinity, a lot of women represent, you know, what the man would mirror and wish was available to him. But the pink pill exists, man, and the pink pill is basically a very feminized man. You know what I'm saying? Now, where the purple pill guy, when he gets married, he basically your Tom Brady's, your Denzels, all these men that got married, they keep their masculinity. They're masculine, they're just married. Now, the pink pill is basically a man that has become super effeminized. You know what I'm saying? You've seen a lot of these guys. They're the guys that are married that have basically become their wife's girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? They're so effeminized, their behavior pattern, they're anti-male. They're usually the guys that are openly a male feminist. They're so effeminized that they've lost their male identity and they're committed to it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see a lot of pink-pilled guys that you've seen them. That guy that went to school with you that, he was in a long-term relationship, but you were questioning him. You know what I mean? He was very feminized. You know what I mean? You might have seen him use his girl's chapstick or something. The pink pill is very much the feminized man. You know what I'm saying? Long-term relationship, but super effeminized. Basically, very similar to the purple pill. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, bro, Spec, my brother, yeah, D.Wade, Dwayne Wade, Stephen Curry, John Legend. Yeah, they're the guys that will openly be their female counterparts' female friend. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that'll take particular photos. They're the ones that'll literally let her run the whole show. You know what I'm saying? They're the guys that seek to be in a matriarchy. You know what I'm saying? They seek their woman to lead the relationship. Maybe the woman plays a role of their mother. They're super submissive. You know what I mean? That's put that double S, super submissive man is the pink pilled man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a Tom Brady. You see how Tom Brady's kissing his children as though, he's feminine or their mom. You know what I mean? The way he takes care of his children. You know what I mean? Dwayne Wade, who's literally sacrificed his son to Gabrielle Union, the stepmother, allowed her to take his son and without approval from his ex, baby mother, to just take a 8-year-old boy to a parade where men are dangling their pickle out the pickle jar. You know what I'm saying? Men just dangling out their pickle out the pickle jar in front of an 8-year-old boy in a pride parade. You know what I'm saying? This is how effeminate Dwayne Wade is. And he doesn't see it wrong. He can't see what he's doing is wrong because he has completely synchronized with his effeminate side. You know what I'm saying? With the woman. This is why Gabrielle Union can openly write in her book that she would play in the back door. You know what I'm saying? She would play in the back door with him. He's super effeminized, and way he carries himself, and you see Stephen Curry, who, you know what I'm saying, who didn't accept that he was the last choice. You'll see a lot of these guys, man. They want to be with her so bad, even if he's her last choice, man. They're feminized. You know what I mean? And you've seen a lot of these guys, but you were like, man, what is he, man? I know he's straight, but the way he's behaving, you know what I mean? They see it, but they just can't face it. Yeah, you know, shout out to Tony Bruno, man. Yeah, the feminized man is and the thing is this, unlike the purple pill guy, the feminized man is far more of a threat to you. The pink pilled guy is dangerous. Dangerous to a bachelor. The pink pill guy is the guy that will basically set you up with his, with his wife's friend. You know what I mean? Oh, what's good, man? Oh yeah. I've been preach. Yeah, it's a BS, man. It's basically like I tell the guys, it's artificial beef to raise up their views, whatever. But the pink pilled man is effeminized and dangerous. And I'm gonna give you an example of the danger. The effeminized man is so synchronized to his wife in a long-term relationship, so synchronized to the female nature. He's no longer technically, he's a man by body, not by mind at all. And this is the danger of a a pink pilled man, is that, let's say, for example, you went out with, his wife's girlfriend or some woman he knows. He sets you up, and this woman claims you did something to her, even though he knows you didn't do it, but he wants to fit in. He wants female validation so much that he'll sell you out. He'll sell you out to the women because he believes in them. He's so synchronized. And you've seen this. You've seen a pink pilled man, the man that will set up another man, will openly just sacrifice another man to the legal system just for female validation. You'll see a lot of these guys in feminist rallies and stuff like that. They're no longer men. Besides being straight, that's all they are. You know what I mean? They're just straight males. But other than that, their whole mind is brainwashed. And that's what you've seen. There's a rise of the pink pilled man. You know what I mean? A lot of guys, you could see it with today's Gen Z, Generation Z, and a lot of previous millennials. You'll see the pink pilled man. This is why I say the pink and the purple are very close. You know what I'm saying? You've seen the rise of men who will walk with their girl. They're the one pushing the stroller. They're the one with the child tied around their, stomach. This is the rise. I remember in the 90s, I saw this coming. You know what I mean? I saw some of the guys. We used to laugh at those guys. We'd say, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Why are you the one pushing the stroller? Why are you the one with, and shout out to Tony Bruno. I got to touch up on this on his stream where we talked about the role the women are playing, the men are playing in a relationship, and this is the pink pilled man. He's the one that will put the child around his waist when he's really endangering that child. You know what I'm saying? You as a man should not have your child around your waist because you're placing that child in danger. You're supposed to be prepared to defend your child. You shouldn't be pushing a stroller. Your wife and your girl should be pushing a stroller. So in case something goes wrong, you're prepared to defend or protect. You know what I'm saying? But these men are so effeminized, man, they don't see the difference between the roles. They're the guys that have been so absorbed by femininity that they lost their role as men, man. They're the ones that talk to their girl. How do you feel? I just want you to feel better. I want, baby, I want to synchronize. And I just want you to feel better, and when you feel bad, I feel bad. I just can't. I wake up and I don't feel so well because you don't feel well. You know what I'm saying? They're synchronized to, femininity so much that the pink pilled man, there's no going back to them. They're the guys that, you go to the bar with and you're like, man, he's not gonna be a help. You know what I'm saying? He's so effeminized. You know what I'm saying? He's only useful like a female. He dress well, he'll look good with his clothes, but the rest of him, that man in him is gone. You know what I mean? And the pink pill, and they're very dangerous to a single man because they'll forcefully put you in a relationship, and they'll forcefully put you in that realm of danger. The pink pill man is that guy that's in a relationship that will seek to set you up with a girl. And you know what I mean? And he'll forcefully, oh, you can't. And he speaks like a woman. Who hurt you? What's wrong with you? Tell me how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Patriarchy is back in Afghanistan. Shops are, reopening. I mean, temporary, man. Temporary, okay, temporary. You know what I mean? The U.S. probably somewhat gave up on it. We'll see what happened. I mean, this might be a sign that opium might become legal in America. You know what I'm saying? They were there for opium, so this might be a sign that it's about to be legal to be an opium addict. Well, it's already is, but it'll become legal. But like I said, the pink pilled man is a man that's super effeminate. You know what I'm saying? You know he's straight, but he's kind of like, well, what's his name? Harry Styles from One Direction. That former singer was wearing a dress. That rapper Young Thug. There's a lot of rappers. Sad to say, man, the pink pill is very strong in the black community. A lot of rappers wearing purses, open it, not having any muscle tone, and very feminized with their whole defenses, their clothing and their fashion statement. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of pink pilled men in the black community. Your P Diddy's, and sad thing to say is it started out in the black community and then it will spread everywhere else. You know what I mean? That's usually how it starts. To reference Tommy Sotomayor, the black community is the canary in the coal mine. So there's a lot of effeminized rappers, and we've seen that since Lil Wayne kissed Birdman in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, they're not Fruit Loops, Tony. They're still straight. They're just super effeminized. Which pill does a guy who insults another man's wife, challenges him to a boxing match, then backs out when he finds more background info on his opponent? Well, that's the purple pill, man. The purple pill, I know you're talking about, Frog Cell, you're talking about Fresh CEO. That's a purple pilled man. You know what I'm saying? He's not super effeminized, you know what I mean? He's purple pilled. He's just a guy that needs to admit that he pisses sitting down. You know what I mean? Frog Cell pisses sitting down. He needs to admit it. You know what I mean? But to me, they artificially, man. That beef between Fresh and Fit, you know what I mean? Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach, the purple pilled simps going to war with each other. It's artificial. They're about to have a meeting with each other just for views. But like I said, the pink pill man is a very effeminized man. He's very clingy to his girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He can't be too. He's the guy that will call her. He's the guy that would help her get dressed to go out. You know what I'm saying? The pink pillar is the guy that'll help her choose a clothing. He's the guy that'll spend time with her, going shopping to get dressed. You know what I'm saying? That is the pink pilled man. The pink pilled man is a lot of his activity is feminized. You know what I mean? He's the guy that will call his girlfriend, when she steps out of the house. checking on her every few seconds. He's super clingy. He's so attached to her being the matriarch, her being the point of leadership where he has no direction in his life without her. That's why I say the pink pill and society is now pushing further towards the pink pill. You know, a majority of man should be super submissive, hyper romantic, you know what I'm saying? Just cater everything. And if he caters to everything the woman wants, he's basically becoming feminized to where how can a woman lead you besides you being feminized? You know what I'm saying? So the pink pill is it's the next step, man. It's been in the works. And I think the pink pill was very highly promoted in the 80s. Remember 80s rock with a lot of effeminized rockers, the way they dressed, you know what I mean? Even the 80s with the feminized man. You could even look at a perfect example of the pink pill is you look at a guy like Johnny Depp, you know what I'm saying, who took all this abuse from Amber Heard as though she was another female fighting him and beating on him. You know what I mean? A regular man, a purple pilled man wouldn't take that. He would have moved on. You know what I mean? In touch with her. Now women don't want men in touch with their feminine side. Dude. No, they want that. I mean, dude, if you watch The Bachelor and all that, you know what I mean? The women want. There's a difference. A lot of brothers need to know. There's a difference between what a woman wants and needs. A woman needs a masculine man, but a woman in this system knows to manipulate and control that man. She must want a feminine man. You know what I'm saying? Where's the guy who looked like a bitch, got all the girls? Charlie Murphy. Yeah, yeah, Prince. I mean, if you look at Prince, dude, Prince is yeah, controlled alpha. Yeah, Prince is the modern day man. I mean, if you look at Prince and compare him to the majority of male rappers, you know what I mean? They're all seeking to be Prince like, you know, the way they dress, their effeminized, you know, culture. And then you look at the singers, your Harry Styles, you know, from One Direction, D.Wade, you know what I mean? The pink pill is society's next plan. You know what I'm saying? What happens when an effeminized man goes to jail? He's more easy to control. You know what I'm saying? He won't have that masculine temperament to want to fight or defend himself. He's feminized. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Great singer. Yeah, yeah. So their society is pushing towards the pink pill. That's why you saw all these Gillette ads. Boys will be boys and approval and all that. Society is pushing away from the purple pill. The purple pilled man has too much masculinity. You know what I'm saying? The purple pilled man has too much masculinity and they want the pink pilled man. And in rap today, you have an infestation in hip hop of pink pilled men. You know what I'm saying? Super effeminized. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you know you're questioning their whether their sexuality. But society's pushing towards the pink pill. You know. Uh, well, Gillette owns. You know, Gillette owns Old Spice. These companies, you got to understand, these companies are tied to the private prisons. They don't lose any money. Gillette didn't lose nothing. They got other forms of business, man, you know, hip hop and all that. But the pink pill is real, man. The pink pill is the majority of the modern man. Super effeminized. I mean, you could look at a guy like Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit. I mean, we already know he has a history of you know, letting people drive from the rear view. But if you look at how he handles the women and how his voice is so lacking in bass, you know, you got to also look at the average man today. Most men are taught to not talk with bass in their voice anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a guy from the 90s. And, you know, if you don't got bass in your voice and you from the 80s or 90s, it makes sense. Back then it varied, but now if you look at the majority of men, even if they're 6'9", they all talk, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to behave and be you know, be a good guy. Guys don't talk with bass in their voice anymore. You know, it's offensive. It's too masculine. You know what I mean? You were on point about how miserable married men increase their circle. Yeah, bass voice. Yeah, yeah. My God, he had so much voice, so much bass in his voice. You know what I mean? Bass is threatening, man. You know what I mean? Bass in your voice is too purple pilled, man. We're in the age. I believe in the 2020s, you're gonna see, man. Took the bass from the other guy. You took the bass from yeah. Well, bass in your voice, you know, I'm talking with bass in my voice, but in reality, I should be talking like, yeah, we should learn from each other. We should be kind, and we shouldn't hurt or feel threatened anyone. We should all talk like that lady from Runs Gum. You know what I mean? So bass is threatening, man. Bass in your voice is very threatening. You know what I'm saying? You should have a, you know, even Myron sounds, yeah, well, Myron takes TRT because it makes his nipples harder. You know what I'm saying? Makes his nipples harder when he, you know, wears them skin tight shirts. And, you know, we all know, you know, hard nipples in a rainbow bar gets you a lot of attraction, you know. So, you know what I mean? But the thing I'm saying is, man, we are, and I'm willing to bet money. We could put money in this, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Sandman. Oh yeah, Caduceus with the Sandman voice. Oh hell yeah. Sandman has no bass in his voice. You know, Sandman talks as though he's threatened by bass, you know, but you know, if Tony Bruno were to walk into the millennial bar or Gen Z bar, you'll see that, oh my God, Tony, why are you talking with, are you angry? Why are you talking with such bass in your voice? You know, why don't you talk like this? You're so threatening. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, they promote Transformers on that show. Yeah. Well, I mean, Fresh and Fit is all about sprinkling. Fresh and Fit work on you know what I'm saying? What is that? Damn, what do they raise? I keep forgetting that word. How they free range prison. That's what Fresh and Fit work on. Free range prison. In the words of Troy Francis, Troy Piss Dungeon Francis, any hole's a good hole. That's how Fresh and Fit operate on. That's why they got to sprinkle. Let me take the banner off. Yeah, conditioning. Yeah, that's why they got. Let me take that off. That's why you see on. That's why you'll see on Fresh and Fit them Adam's apples. You know what I'm saying? Them Adam apples that look like they could crush a chestnut. You know what I'm saying? Crush a chestnut with their Adam's apple. You know what I mean? On their Fresh and Fit podcast. You know what I'm saying? Them chicks, them shims. Shout out to the homie that told me about shims, man. That's why you see them shims that come there with the Adam's apple that could cut a chestnut or a walnut in half like a damn, you know what I mean? Their Adam's apples are sharper than a samurai sword. You know what I'm saying? You know? But yeah, you know, the pink pill, man, the yard with a gate. Yeah, I've never watched. Oh, Tony Bruno, don't ever watch it, man. You know, save yourself. You know, it's like watching us, in the words of MD, a circus of they bring freak shows for real, man. Their goal is to sprinkle in a lot of shims and get guys. And they know the thing about Fresh and Fit is they know that YouTube will eventually push that full force. YouTube is already pushing that full force. They know when they finally, you know, come out of the portable closet that YouTube will protect them and their views will skyrocket as YouTube pushes that goddamn, you know, view count. when they finally come out and expose those nutcrackers, you know, those Nutcracker Adams apples they be putting on their show. You know what I mean? They know YouTube's gonna support it, but it's like I said, man, the 2020s, it will be the decade of the pink pill. You know what I'm saying? The whole goal of the 2010s was to, you know what I'm saying, decay the purple pill. You know what I'm saying? Push the narrative. Men need to be more sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Men cry too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all saw that ad, Men Cry Too. The whole 2010s was all about decaying the purple pill, turning men into sensitivity, being highly sensitive and effeminized. This is why I say the year 2020 will truly be, the 2020s will be all about the pink pill. And the pink pill makes it, if I'm a private prison owner, I'd want more pink pilled men, you know what I'm saying? Effeminized, where it's so easy to control them, you know what I mean? Get back on my game. Yeah, dude, you gotta, you know what I mean? But that's the goal. The 2020s will be the year, the decade of the pink pill. You know what I'm saying? To the point they've feminized men to the point where they'll volunteer to get that freaking to get that to become shims, you know what I'm saying? To become Autobots or Decepticons. You know, the 2020s, you think the 2010s were bad, you know, with guys being feminist and all that stuff. No, the 2020s is gonna be worse. You know what I mean? And you gotta look at masculinity. You know, shout out to Tony Bruno. Tony Bruno would know more than me on this, but when did it become popular? I think it was the 80s. I'm not sure. It might have been the 90s. I'm trying to remember when it became wrong for men to have body hair. You know what I'm saying? When it became wrong to have body hair, I think it was either the 70s or the 80s. I'm trying to think. I forget when that trend came out that men shouldn't have body hair. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be so hairy. You know what I mean? If you should shave your chest and all this stuff. Should be smooth as a woman's body. You feminized. So to me, the 2020s, man, it's gonna be all about the pink pill. You know what I'm saying? You feminizing men to the point where you can't tell if they're trying to become a Decepticon or an Autobot or they're just, you know, super effeminized, which will make it easier to transition them. You know what I mean? That's the goal of the 2020s is the pink pill. Because the purple pill, those men are still too masculine. You know what I'm saying? The purple pilled man is too masculine. Oh yeah, shout out Tony. Yeah, it might have been the 90s, man. That's when Jean-Claude Van Damme came out. He was clean shaved. Arnold Schwarzenegger was clean shaved. And you could say, yeah, even Stallone was clean shaved. You know what I mean? I don't remember ever seeing hair on Stallone's elbow. You know what I'm saying? He had no elbow hair. And a lot of the action heroes back then were clean, either clean shaved or their body. You could tell there's no hair, like they shaved full body. You know what I'm saying? That was the beginning of effeminizing men. And what is it now? What are they selling now on YouTube? They're selling the lawnmower. And I know y'all seen that lawnmower ad that tells men, yeah, shave down there. Shave down there. You should be clean shaven. You know what I'm saying? You should look like a goddamn naked freaking chicken down there, you know, plucked all the feathers, you know. So a lot of guys are being effeminized, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, shout out to Tony, man. I think, yeah, you're right. It was the 90s and late 80s. And then look at who they started promoting, the rockers of the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember Van Halen. Not a lot of guys in rock, you know, remember the Pretty Rock? They were shaven, man. They were shaved. You know what I'm saying? They were pretty much shaved. You know what I mean? Oh, Cobra. And think of all the movies. Think of Karate Kid. All the action stars, the rockers were hairless. You know what I'm saying? Or like hairless dogs. You know what I mean? 80s rock. You know, some of these pink pill guys are thugmaxxing in the black community. Yeah, the pink pilled guys, man. The black community is infested with them. These guys that are telling you, oh man, if you can't pay all her bills and if you can't go hang with her, if you can't sing about dying without her, you know what I'm saying, then what are you, dog? You're not a man. You know what I mean? If you can't be in touch with her feelings, dress like her, and think about it, I think the black guys started the whole, I think the black men started the whole changing clothes with your girl, that stupid ass trend that was going on. You know what I mean? But we're in the age of the pink pill. Society no longer, and the thing is this, the pink pilled man is more efficient. He's more efficient for this society. So not only is he feminized and used to female leadership and wants to be in a matriarchy, D.Wade, you know what I'm saying? Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? You have a wife of 5 kids and she went from being motherly to now on freaking Instagram making you take naked photos. She even came out and said, why aren't men looking at me? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't men wanting me? She was chubby as hell when she was a cooker. Man, Steph Curry, man. Simp, man. A simp. We gonna start doing, I'm working with somebody. We gonna start doing I'm gonna start doing the 2021 Simpies. You know, we're gonna do the Simpies Awards, you know. It's like the ESPYs, but for simps in the manosphere. We're gonna do it soon. I'm in contact with some of the homies. We're gonna talk about it and figure it out. The Simpies is coming. You know what I mean? I gotta pay someone to come up with a illustration for like some type of trophy. The Simpies, be on the lookout. We're gonna have the 2021 Simpies. But like I said, the government wants the pink pilled man. You know what I'm saying? The pink pilled man is far more efficient, far more submissive to the government. You know what I'm saying? Oh, D.Wade, man. D.Wade is just, look at how D.Wade is dressing now. I forget what was the singer, man? He was in the 80s. He sung that song, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. You know what I mean? He died not too long ago. He did the song Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. Yeah, my man. All the 80s hair bands were hairy dudes. Tony, I don't remember. I mean, I wouldn't doubt you. You would be correct. I gotta look at them. I gotta re-look at some 80s rock videos. But from what I remember with the 80s rock guys, I remember they were clean shaven, very glittery, very feminized, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Pour some sugar on me type of guys, you know. Pour some sugar on me. You can't sing that right here, but 80s also was the years of stubbles. And look at that. 80s also was the years of stubble and stashes, you know, shaving the beard, being less of a masculine man. You know what I mean? It all started, man. The pink pill was the inevitable goal. The purple pill, these men aren't submissive enough, man. The pink pill is the goal. The pink pill, he's the perfect, for society, it's the perfect man. He's so effeminized that he won't be a threat in the prisons. He will become a Troy Francis. You know what I'm saying? You can put him in there. They won't fight for them. Prison is literally a blessing, or time for them to get more in touch with their feminine sides. Like D.Wade, get their rear played in, you know. Freddie Mercury was hairy, but notice what you're saying, David. You're saying Freddie Mercury at the time, super hairy, and what was he? And they promoted the hell out of his image. And notice who's become the picture of a hairy man now. They've made a hairy man what? A man that's not straight. You know what I mean? A fruit liquor. For YouTube reasons, a fruit liquor. You know what I mean? That's the image of a hairy man with a stash of beard. Oh, and what do they call those fruit liquor mans? He's a bear. He's very hairy and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Even Bezos got the new girlfriend. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're doing the simpies, man. The simpies, I'm gonna be working on it with some people. I'm gonna hit up a few people. I'm talking with some of the homies. We're doing the simpies 2021. You'll be able to nominate some guys for we're gonna have an award called You're Supposed to Be Alpha. Supposed to be Alpha Award, you know what I'm saying? Where we'll pick out one of the guys that's done the least alpha thing ever. You know what I mean? So supposed to be alpha. You know what I'm saying? Award. Just can't help myself. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, dude, you know what I mean? The pink pillar is far more useful. He's 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 feminized enough, but he's still straight enough to have children. You know what I'm saying? He welcomes a matriarchy. He actually seeks a matriarchy to solve stuff. You know what I mean? The pink pillar is society's goal. That's why you see all this image of men cry too. Men cry too, guys. Men cry too. In fact, give me a minute. Let me search one quick. Yeah, man, I'm about to upload it, but they had a whole campaign called Men Cry Too, man. When you see these ads, bro, your mind is gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? They attack male masculinity on all fronts. This is the pink pill. Look at this photo. Men cry too, man. Let me just remove this ad quick. Look at that. Men cry too. They had a whole ad for men crying. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at this one. You know what I mean? Men cry too ad. Why do we need to know men cry? Like it's like men, like we don't know this shit, man. It's to effeminize the men. It was the goal to turn men pink pilled. Look at this. Look at this photo, man. Look at this shit. They had a whole campaign on men cry too. I mean, I never knew I guess baby boys never cried. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I guess not. They had a whole campaign on men crying. You know what I'm saying? Honorable mention, PJ Washington. Oh, Tyler Hero, yeah, Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson will be there, man. We're gonna have the Simpies, man. I gotta work on the awards. If you type on Google men cry too. They had a whole campaign on men crying. You know what I'm saying? I believe I can. Yeah, but anybody know that singer? I think was it Freddie Mercury? No, it wasn't Freddie Mercury. He did the song Wake Me Up Until You Go Go. You know what I'm saying? I forget his name. But yeah, the beard now has become the last bastion. No, the beard, they've plugged the beard. Shout out to Rick Ross. Rick Ross returned the beard. A few guys returned it. You know what I mean? The black community, few guys returned the beard, but in reality, the beard has become an image for either fruit liquors or you know what I'm saying, that community. You know what I mean? There it is, man. George Michael. Yeah. Dude, if you look at D.Wade, he's literally dressing like George Michael. The same earring, the whole look. He's going with the George Michael look. But dude, this is the face of Gen Z in the what I call the late millennials. The late millennials are the guys around my age, early 30s, you know what I'm saying? The late millennials, you know what I'm saying? But look at that. They had a whole campaign on men cry too. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to that one. Look at that. Why do we need this campaign, Men Cry Too, man? Why? You know what I'm saying? So I guess a little boy never cried. They wanted to effeminize men, man. The whole goal is the pink pill. The 2020s will be all about effeminizing men. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're pushing that's why Texas is battling to have a little boy have a sex change. It's to further effeminize men. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That is the goal. The goal of modern America, man, is to bring the boys into you know what I mean? Yeah, not Boy George, yeah. You know what I mean? Wow, they used to change image. Yeah, this is the goal. They attacked on multiple patterns. On the white male side, they had men crying. And on the black male side, you know what I'm saying, the rappers got promoted for it. The rappers got promoted for wearing purses and dresses. I mean, I'm going to search for something I'll shock you guys. You know, y'all don't believe it. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, man, I'm about to show y'all, man. Y'all think this is why, man. You know, shout out to Tony, man. You got to show respect to Tony Bruno, man. That man came up with, you know, the missing piece. If Tony never mentioned the Tony pill, man, I would have been, there's some stuff I wouldn't have been figuring out. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I would have been missing. A lot of pieces of the puzzle would have been missing. But check this out. This is Harry Styles, man. This is the pink pill, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. He's wearing a dress. And you'll be shocked who's promoting this, man. You know what I mean? Look at that. This is Harry Styles wearing a dress, bro. And take a look at who's promoting it. Yeah, man, this is Kid Cudi. Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? No one saw it coming, man. And this is him performing this crap at the most televised channel, SNL, man. You know what I mean? SNL, Kid Cudi's and HBO, all that. You know what I'm saying? This is the pink pill, man. The pink pill initiative. You know, they still got Kid Cudi's, you know, he's still sleeping with women and all that. But what they've done is this is what they're promoting. The goal is the pink pill, man. The pink pill will be far more efficient than the purple pilled man. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. You know what I mean? This is Vogue magazine, bro. This is Vogue magazine. And a lot of guys tell me, yo, man, hold the truth hostage. What do you mean with all these pills, man? This is the pink pill. This is the society we're heading into, man, the pink pill society. A man so effeminized that it's easy for the transition, man. You know what I'm saying? He'll buy dresses now, you know, and what costs more, guys? The dresses cost more. You know what I mean? Look at this. This is Young Thug, man. This was actually his album cover. This was one of his album covers, man. Look at this. Dressed like a samurai nun. You know what I mean? A samurai nun from whatever to wherever. You know what I mean? Then you have, look at this. Look at the pose. You know what I mean? This is the goal, man. The purple pill is too masculine, man. You know what I mean? The purple pill is too masculine. You know what I mean? The purple pill is your Jay Cutler, Brad Pitt. You know, these guys are too masculine. So the goal now is, let me put that cry thing one more time. Look at that. The goal now is the pink pill, man. The pink pill is the goal of society. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I said, dude, the purple pill was it's too masculine, man. Man, Sweden is the most pink-pilled country in the world. Son said it's Sudan Arabian of feminists. They push gender and ritualism in kindergartners over here. Yeah. Well, Sweden, I mean, Sweden's doing that too. I mean, one of my boys told me the divorce law is better in Sweden. But you know, they want to remove male identity. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier to profit. It's easier to make money in prisons, man. And think about if you have and think about how they're pushing gender. Like I went to Gmail to make a Gmail account, and Gmail asked me, "What is your gender?" Why didn't it just ask me, "What is my sex?" No, they're pushing this gender thing because if you have men being genderless, and what is that new thing? I'm gender fluid. Are you gender fluid? Gender fluid means you're easily manipulated and can fit whatever flow they want you to be. That's why they're pushing the pink pill, man. A lot of guys think, oh man, we're purple pilled. You know what I'm saying? My goal when I'm in the manosphere is to see ahead, man. You see ahead. And when you look ahead, you see what's coming, man. The purple pilled man, your purple pilled man is to me. The thing is, dude, you know what I did, David? I identified as a bear. Because they asked you to custom your gender. I went, yeah, I identify as a bear, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm that's the gender I'm identifying as, a goddamn bear. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me in your backyard, I'm not stealing anything. I'm just being a goddamn bear. You know, call animal control. You know what I'm saying? I identify as a bear. And I don't identify as a black bear because I saw a black bear get shot in my neighborhood. I identify as a polar bear. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tranquilize me, man. You shouldn't just shoot me and kill me. I identify as a polar bear, and seeing a polar bear outside of the North Pole, I deserve to be in an endangered list. So protect me. If I'm in somebody's backyard, just, trying to get into their home, or I broke into their home eating their food, you know what I'm saying? I identify as a goddamn polar bear, man. You know what I'm saying? You protect me, man. I don't identify as no damn human. When the cops pull me over, hey, man, I'm just a polar bear who got lost, man. You know what I'm saying? Help me. You know what I mean? Because, in my neighborhood, there was a black bear. You know, black bears aren't rare, and they shot him. You know what I mean? I was like, how come they shot the black bear? Why didn't they tranquilize him and release them back in the wilderness? That's why I said, man, I would never identify as a black bear. I'd identify as a polar bear. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the polar bear is crossbreeding, but man, I identify as a polar bear. You know what I'm saying? You can't just shoot me, man. That's why I'm like, yo, this whole trans thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Tony, man, I'm not trying to rob you, man. I'm just a polar bear that got lost and confused. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm taking your clothes? Why I'm taking the keys to your car? Because I'm smarter than the average polar bear, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't, just call animal control, man. You know what I'm saying? And tell them, since I'm an endangered polar bear, don't tranquilize me. I might be sensitive to that. Just try to catch me alive with a net or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm getting in your car driving away, man. I'm one of those polar bears that saw the zookeeper drive away, and I learned. I'm smarter than the average polar bear. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna identify as a polar bear, and that in fact I need y'all to start doing the right gender pronouns when you see me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a they, I'm not a him. You know what I mean? I'm a polar bear. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? That's what I'm identifying as is a damn polar bear. You know what I mean? To me, you got to start using this as your advantage, man. Start identifying as rare things. What's that? What's endangered? Just identify as a goddamn rhino. You know what I mean? But uh, you know what I mean? The thing I'm saying is, man, the pink pill is the goal, man. You know what I'm saying? The goal, the goal is the pink pill, man. You know, the men were too with the purple pill, they were too masculine. You know what I'm saying? They want this, man. This is the pink pill ideal. And look, Vogue magazine, this is what they want, man. The purple pill, the old image of the masculine guy who holds a gun and all that stuff. That's how this is the face of the pink pill. And what is he? One of the most popular musicians. You know what I'm saying? This is the mascot for the pink pill. You know what I mean? Let me put one more thing. You know what I mean? This is what they want, man. Let me pull that this one. Look at that. You know what I mean? This is what they want, dude. You know what I mean? This is the guy, this is the face of masculinity. This is what the pink pill wants, man. A man so effeminized that he has no masculinity, so there's no threat of masculinity and the danger of fighting that. This is the society we're heading into. You know what I'm saying? The age of the pink pill. You know what I mean? The 90s, every age, the thing is this, every age after, I'd say once the government passed that freaking law, you know what I mean, no fault divorce in 69. In fact, once the government actually in the 1800s, 1890, once the government ended polygamy, you know what I mean, once the government ended polygamy, once the government started the Civil War, it was the age of the purple-pilled man. And you got to say the purple pill is done, man. The 2010s was all about further pushing the pink pill. It's easier to have a man transition, into a Decepticon or an Autobot when he's already feminized. You know what I mean? This was the goal. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, well yeah, Lil Nas X really, you know what I mean? They're making it popular and cool. You know what I mean? They basically are saying men hanging with each other. They're using Lil Nas X as basically advertisement to say when men hang too close to each other, they are, they're fruit lickers. You know what I'm saying? They're no longer straight. As in this whole conversation we're all having, since no female is present. In fact, let me fix that, since I don't want them to think we're like that. So let me put one out there. Bow. You know what I mean? Now we're definitely having a straight conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now it's all normal. You know what I mean? Now it's all normal, the conversation we're having. You know what I mean? But basically, man, this is what they want, man. We're in the age of the pink pill, man. The pink pill is the age we're in. Effeminized man to the point where he is no longer a man. You know what I mean? This is the age we're in, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. I mean, this is the age we're in. So we're in the age of the pink pill. It's a super effeminized man. He's gonna be easier for private prisons. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be easier to make money off of. Just picture you're a private prison owner, man. Just think about that. And all the new prisoners coming in are soft, crying, wimps, cowards. You know what I mean? Soft. You know what I mean? They're so easy to handle. You know what I mean? That's the goal of the pink pill. You know what I mean? But then, these are all the pills that exist in society, man. These were all the pills that exist in society. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other pills I'll be talking about that exist outside of society. Give me 1 minute. Where the hell is it? Boom. There it is. Yeah. Man, maybe overweight. Well, dude, David, you a man. You could fix that. You know what I'm saying? You see the pink pill aspect is, that's one part I forgot, is a lot of the, in fact, let me go back quick to the pink pill. You know, one more thing I almost forgot is the pink pill are the men that want to get married by 30, think it's over for them, they should stop dating, you know what I mean, at a certain age. They've aligned their sexuality to that of a woman's limitations. You know what I'm saying? You're not a pink pilled man, David. You a man. You know what I mean? You can fix all your issues because at the end of the day, being a man, you can still provide the seed for a child. You know what I mean? Whether you're 40, 45, 50, 60, you know what I mean? You're still a man. You know what I'm saying? You could still get some chick pregnant if you didn't have a vasectomy. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you know, that's what the pink pill is about. You know, a lot of the guys that are pink pilled are the men that literally go into panic mode as though they're losing their fertility window. You know what I mean? You a man, brother. Don't worry about that.
Broke boys don't know. Listen, I recently posted a question on Twitter asking, would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, 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 because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else, but they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question. When I say a 1 and a 10, I mean Megan Fox with a dick, that's the tranny, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy, that's the girl. This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan? So you're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just clicked the girl, the number 1, did it? You're gonna fuck Hulk Hogan? Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5". It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay. Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can like scoot it out the way. I mean, still Megan Fox. You know what I'm saying? At least she's small and shit. You can get your hand around her neck, mess her up. You ain't messing up Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's gonna mess you up. So this is the question I'm asking. You need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in. What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum, isn't it? Because if you're gonna sit here and go, oh no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick, I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy. So which one is it?
Man, I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? And everyone's sitting there clicking woman, 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 because they think they're going to be gay if they do anything else, but they're not actually thinking about the question. I am so smart. I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question.
News for you. That means you're gay.
2 sus soldiers rainbow riding. You will either live a man or you will head towards the closet as you seek to touch the knees. Touch knees with another man without knee pads on as you compromise your sexuality for the closet. They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of displayed